Hello. Hello, hello. Right, I think everything's working. Fantastic. Oh, how you going? How's it going, Elusive? Good to have you here. Um, Before I get started and go any further, can you hear me okay? Am I clear? Does everything sound okay? Once again, I've updated my sound setup because I kept having issues with the old one. It was a fairly old microphone, relatively speaking. So I got a new
I'm
one.
okay, just ill. Also, yes, I can hear you.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that you're ill. What did you come down with? Is it just the standard seasonal cold and flu? The usual stuff? Hold on. Do I have that here? Let me see if I can find something. It's an infection. What kind of an infection? A bacterial infection, chest infection? We'll drop it a little, just a smidge. Like this music that I've got playing on in the background, I literally found via a meme through Twitter. There's some guy on YouTube that made music for like using the Half-Life 2 HEV charging station, the suit charging station, and the health charging station, and made music out of it. And the HEV one has been in my head all fucking day. I'm sure of the ear infection, but not anything else. Oh, ear infections are fucking awful. I used to get really really bad ear infections. I had like a recurring ear infection that was like on and off over the course of maybe like two or 3 years, and they could never figure out what it was. And it's just awful because there's nothing that you can really do about it. Are you on like antibiotics or anything? Because I know that for me, antibiotic creams, they like worked and stuff fairly well, but gentamicin eardrops, if you're not on them and it's not in the whatever they're giving you right now, it isn't working. Try gentamicin. Last time it felt like my head was going to explode whenever I tilted it. Ooh, that sounds bad. Yeah, I'm on antibiotics. Okay, that's good. If it's like fucking with the pressure in your head to the point where it feels like it's going to explode, it might be an inner ear thing, in which case you would need oral and antibiotics. Most infections are of the ear are the outer ear, so like the ear canal and the eardrum. But my one's got so bad that it perforated the eardrum. It was fucking horrible. Right. Well, what I'm going to be doing tonight or today, whatever the time is where you are, is I'm going to be trying the new Silent Hill 2 remake. I have never played a Silent Hill game. I know that there is what effectively is a cult following around Silent Hill, specifically Silent Hill 2. So when I saw that they were selling that on Steam, I thought, well, I couldn't pass that up. So I'm going to be giving that a go today, and I'm going to see how it goes. So I'm going into this totally blind. How's it going, Vivi? Good to have you here. Do they not usually give oral antibiotics? I had it both this time and last time. Oral antibiotics tend to be for more systemic infections. If you have a localized infection that's topical or on the exterior of the body, typically they will try to give you a topical antibiotic that affects the area. So for your ear infection, if it's outside of the eardrum and the ear canal itself and the outer ear, what they'll do is they'll either give you like something like gentamicin, which is just a strong antibiotic agent or disinfectant to flush out the ear. So it'll be just like eardrops. Or they'll have a special applicator which will directly apply antibiotic cream to the infected area inside the ear. It's basically like a big metal straw that they squeeze antibiotics into. I was told that the sexy nurses in this game prefer Johnson inspections. We're back to Space Station 13. It's good to have you here, Gator. That was a good stream earlier. I quite enjoyed you chasing the old man. The old man around the building with a chainsaw. I know a fair bit about this game. Well, we'll be asking you to do a little bit of backseating there if I get lost, because I don't know anything about this game. I know that it's the stereotypical man loses wife, man goes to creepy town to find his wife. It's used quite a lot now, I'm realizing, in Japanese horror media. But I don't know much other than that. Well, other than stuff like the not so sexy nurse's pyramid head, which all the women seem to like, including Af. I found out recently really likes pyramid head. I never liked Silent Hill that much, but I know like B- tier stuff. You know more than me because I'm going into it fully blind. I've never played a Silent Hill game. Didn't even play PT because I didn't have a PlayStation at the time to play it. Rest in peace, PT. I can't believe they cancelled that, but we'll fucking let that one go for now. The wound is still raw. The Silent Hill 2 dog, if you know, you know. I don't know. So we'll have to... We'll have that coming in. The game is relatively straightforward other than some of the puzzles. What's the puzzle to spook ratio? Because if this is a puzzle game, I'm not going to enjoy it as much, because I find puzzle games like pretty tedious. Except for Portal, but that's an exception. Portal's a masterpiece. Right, we're going to be hearing that a lot. I wouldn't be surprised if I also had a chest infection. I mean, it's getting better as I'm taking antibiotics, so it's a possibility. If you're taking oral antibiotics and they're like broad spectrum, something like amoxicillin, then it should hit the chest infection as well. But very often, if you have something related to the ear, it can very quickly turn into something related to the nose and throat. They're all very closely connected. About 1 puzzle to 3 to 5 spooks, depending on the definition of a spook. You know what? 3 to 5 sounds good. I don't mind a puzzle to break up some of the spooks and the tedium and stuff like that. I don't mind it. I just don't want it to be like fucking back-to-back puzzles, because then I'll just get bored. Oh, New Game Plus, you will know of the Shiba. I see. I don't, but I'm pretending I will. Yes, I'm taking amoxicillin. Amoxicillin should touch everything. It's a penicillin derivative and it touches pretty much everything. The next step up there is typically ciprofloxacillin, I believe it's called. But I need to preface this. I have a master's in biomedical science. I'm not a doctor. So don't fucking take any of this as like treatment information. I know a fair bit about medicine. I'm not a doctor. So I'm a scientist. So don't take anything from me. Oh, right. But we'll get this started, because I'll be here all fucking day otherwise. Oh, it's not picking up my controller. Why is it not picking up my controller? I was told I needed to have a controller. And it's not picking up. Hold on. Hey Sam, how's it going? I don't understand half of what you're saying. Is it the Scots accent or is it the jargon? Because really, it could be either or. There we go. Right, it's picking up my controller now. I think we go everything standard. I mean, 90s is aesthetic, but default just seems a bit easier. All I needed to know about medicine I learned from Space Station 13 and Bioshock. Honestly, an awful lot of games like that will do you pretty well when it comes to like super basic shit. Lies, all VTubers are mental and psychological doctors. No one files lawsuits on misinformation. Physical. Alright, okay. Please don't take any of my advice on medicine. Oh, for fuck's sake. Apply morphine. That doesn't fix it. Apply more. Real. That's just basic. No, the jargon, I understand your accent. you probably shouldn't be listening to anything that I'm saying related to medicine. Amoxicillin is in the family of penicillin, so you're not allergic to penicillin, otherwise you couldn't take amoxicillin. And it's broad spectrum, so it hits just pretty much everything. Oh, you finally got the graphics card. That's good. I just want the Mindbreaker toxins so I can tweak out and make VTuber news. Why don't you just make VTuber news anyway? You don't need the Mindbreaker toxin to that. 90% of VTuber news is just drama and making shit up anyway. That's what the people want. They just want drama. You don't even have to have facts to make drama. You can just make shit up. Oh. But yeah, oral antibiotics takes over like pretty much the whole body. So if you have an infection anywhere, oral will take care of it. Oral antibiotics, I should say. That's a nice bit of storytelling there. The tan around the wedding ring. Or the lack of.
Could you really be in this town?
Jesus Christ, Sam. Just fucking shit myself. I don't know if I should maybe turn that off for this because I'm going to be shitting myself constantly. This is a spooky game.
In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday. But you never did. Well, I'm alone there now. In our special place.
Now, keep them
Fucking hell! Gator, you're ruining the ambience. You ruined it. The atmosphere is shot now. All I'm thinking of is fucking Payday 2 now.
Impossible.
Hey, shush, 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 shush. Great.
That's what I keep telling myself. Mary died of that damn disease 3 years ago.
The thoughts through that man's head. Approaches Silent Hill immediately. Bane screams, "Give him hell," and he just goes full schizo.
What could she mean? This whole town was our special place.
Oh.
Could Mary really be here? Waiting for me.
Chat, you're gonna absolutely fucking ruin the atmosphere of this game. I can fucking tell. It's gonna be fucking horrific. Right, I'm back in. The frame rate looks good so far. I did turn everything up to pretty much maximum, which would normally be okay because it's not like fucking